Hello, I'm romance author Lori Thorne. Welcome to my writing vlog, Good Time Writing. Today I would love to give you the update. Authors beware, okay? Because there's new types of scams going on trying to separate authors, especially us indie authors, from our limited fundage. And I do have a Vote Your WIP section. I think I might have 4. I might have whittled it down. I'll have to check the notes, but I have a lot of good stuff from the writing today because this week I got to the first kiss scene. There's so much chemistry happening. It's been very fun. Anyway, back to the scammers. Now, I have talked about this before because it bothers me so very deeply. So if you need more, keep digging, I guess. But when I have spoken about scammers reaching out to authors in the past, it has always been about people contacting you in your DMs and on social media. However, this new wave, and I'm getting at least 5 a day right now, come directly to your email. So it's not limited to social media anymore. We are seeing this much more, still on social media, frankly, but they're coming straight to your inbox. And they are a little bit more sophisticated. So I would love to share what I've been experiencing so other authors can be on the lookout, recognize these as scams. Don't even bother responding to them. If you can bear it. If you want to fight them, do the Lord's work. But don't give them your money, whatever you do. Okay, so there are really 3 flavors, but they all start the same. So they start with something that really ticks me off, an AI written opening paragraph about your book or books. Now, this information is supposed to make it seem like they've read your work, but it's all very surface level material or things that are lifted from reviews. AI is definitely piecing this together, and you can tell that it's AI written just from the way that it reads. A human definitely didn't put that together, which the audacity, okay, to be reaching out to authors with an AI written email. That aside, they start like that. Don't let it fool you. Then we come to the flavors. The first flavor is kind of similar to the stuff that we see on Facebook and other social media. And it's, I came across your profile, or I came across your book on blah, 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 Facebook, TikTok, wherever they're gonna say. And your passion is so wonderful. Where can I find your books? You know that this is a lie right away because your books are all over your web presence. That's why you have a social media presence. They could have clicked any link, they could have typed your name into Google, and they would have found your books. There's no reason for them to be emailing. That is a scam. Second flavor, urgent. I've read your book and I love it, and I would love to review it on Goodreads. Nobody's gonna ask your permission to put a review on Goodreads. That doesn't even make sense. I have not gotten into it with that particular group yet that's trying to do that. So I don't know what the end game is, but I'm assuming that they have a following and they want to charge you for posting a review on Goodreads. Because the third and final flavor is the book club. Now, this one almost got me the first time I saw it. And it's only because on my website, authorlorithorne.com, I have a place where I offer to come speak to book clubs if they read one of my books. So I'll zoom in, I'll drive up to 50 miles to get to your book club. I just think that would be so fun. And so I was like, oh, maybe someone has seen this. That's not what it was, and that's not what it is. These are people, I know because I recently got into it with one, who supposedly own thousands of people book club. They're moderators or facilitators or someone involved with the management of a very large book club. We want to read one of your books. Our book club would love it. We have 4,000 people, blah, blah, blah. Is it okay if we read your book? Now, what they don't say, and again, points to scammy or at least crappiness. is that they are going to charge you to do that. So the email that I got recently, and they just caught me at the wrong time. I usually, like I said, I get 5 of these a day at least, and I usually just ignore them. But they caught me on a bad day, and their AI written paragraph really just knifed to the heart of me right then. And I was like, don't reach out to authors with bogus AI written paragraphs that make us think that you've read our books when you clearly haven't. And whatever you're offering, you haven't actually offered it. And that's scammy and low. Don't come to me asking if your book club can read my book, because of course they can. That's not something you would ask an author. I know from the context of this conversation that you're going to ask me for money. Do it up front. If you're being honest, do it up front. And they responded to me and they denied that it was AI written. A lie. And they said that they would still love to work with me and that it would be $80 for their supposed book club to read one of my books. Anyway, those are the 3 new scams I've encountered. they are pervasive. So be ever vigilant, authors. And if you're a reader watching this, just know that this is the hidden life of authors. It is my very least favorite part. I swear I love almost every single aspect of being an author, but these scams that will not go away, boo, it's the worst. It really makes you doubt people. Okay, so I have narrowed it down to 3. Let's do a vote your WIP. Tell me which of these is your favorite from this week of writing, and use the comments below. Finn catching her and the feel of his stubbly beard against her cheek was practically fulfilling destiny. Mabel tried giving him some privacy to make the call back by exiting to the bathroom, but privacy in this small old house was more of a gesture than a reality. She could still hear every word he said. Luckily, he said good things. And finally, her grandmother had often told her that nothing good happened after midnight, but now Mabel had reason to disagree. Again, tell me which is your favorite in the comments. If you have questions about these scammers, let me know. And just FYI, I will post about this and mention it again as we're ramping up. But I do have an event coming up. So at Asheville Mall, that's the South Tunnel Road location, I have a November 8th signing with Barnes & Noble. So I think I talked about it last week because I was telling you all about the stickers, which are still littering my desk. And I still need to make my bookmarks, but my paper just came in, so I'll be doing that. But come see me there. It's going to be so much fun. And if you got anything from this, please subscribe. And if not, I'll see you never, maybe? I'll see everyone. I'll see everyone next week. Bye.